What up, good people? It's your boy Mogamal, man, and I'd like to welcome you all on today's show, man. I'm just here to just talk about the GNX tour. Kendrick, Lamar, SZA here in ATL. Man, a phenomenal concert. Just an amazing time. I'm glad I went. I really wanted to attend the LA show, which, still may happen. We don't know. We'll see what goes on. I know that one is going to be one of them ones. But, man, let's just double back real quick on how we got here. Y'all know it's been a year since the beef was cracking. And then, boom, we get a surprise drop in November while we're still, and you heard on the last time I was on here just discussing the Super Bowl, how this surprise drop, nobody knew it was coming. Hell, the artist that was on the album really didn't know it was when it was dropping. They just knew it was dropping, but not really when. So boom, GNX drops late November, and like I said, me as a fan definitely was rocking with it, but wasn't quite for sure if this project was the project. We looking at the optics of everything and saying, man, we know Super Bowl is coming. We know he dropping something. But then, you just wondering, like, when is he going to drop? What is it going to be, an album? Is it going to be the day of Super Bowl, a little bit before? And so Dot was like, nah, we dropping this in November. And then shortly after that, wildly enough, is that they announced the GNX tour. And him and co-headlining with SZA, who also was on the Super Bowl. So let's just start even with the planning out and a thought process of that. And so we all know that Dot is no longer with TDE, PG Lang now, but SZA is still under TDE. So man, just the loyalty and the love from that, and that marriage of them two, like two of the first artists came up together on TDE. I mean, we know J-Rock was the first, but I'm saying just as far as the camp, the ones to blow up to this level. And so when you even just look back on it, this is, they've been rocking together for over a decade, 12 to 15 years, so that, I mean, just that's special in itself. And we've heard how Dot has spoke about SZA. So just them two in itself is just like, wow, right? So now we get into the dates, looking at it, and then, like I said, you looking at everything. Now, actually, you know what? Let me bring that back. So even with them deciding to run the tour, right? Like, you wondering now, my man dropped the album, then he says, oh, we go tour this project, right? Because he's already done Mr. Morale. Like, why would he do anything else? And so I'm still in awe of just the release of the project in November prior to the Super Bowl. Everybody is at the time, y'all know the conversation was like, why he didn't do his hits at the Super Bowl? Man, he's setting up for this tour where everybody was saying how nobody knew the words to these lyrics at the Super Bowl, right? And I'm trying to break down to folks, it's the Super Bowl. Like, the Super Bowl is a different audience. Like, he on his type of time. He ain't worried about all the other things, right? Like he had a message that he was trying to convey and do, and preparation for what we have right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like to go from, and y'all are here, and I mean, if you haven't been on social media to see the reactions to this concert, man, like they know the words now. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So it's like one of them things. It's like, well played. So you go from February, and then it kicks off in April, right? And so, man, the day of, like I said, I waited 2 days before. I knew I was going. I just didn't know what show I was going to. Like I said, I still want to hit that LA show. I feel like the LA show is just gonna be something special. He got 3 dates in LA, SoFi, Inglewood. That's gonna be crazy. But man, just here in ATL, man, like I said, so when I thought about it, when I made the decision too, I'm like, damn, like, real spill, like everything kicked off with like that with artists from Atlanta, with Future, right? And so that verse, it's like full circle. So it's like if I'm gonna be anywhere to go see it, it was either gonna be Cali or here, right? So it just it sweetened up the deal to be here. And then of course, third verse and Not Like Us and all of that. But man, the setup of the stage was huge. It was like real big screens across. Just even pulling up into the stadium, like looking at the arrangement and setup, and even when you're getting your tickets, you can see it's a real massive stage. And so even when I'm looking at it's in a stadium, Mercedes-Benz. All these is like football or baseball stadiums. This is not arena. We talking double the size of your regular arena tour with a stadium, right? So the stage was wild. The night opened up with Mustard. Mustard had his set going crazy. They wasn't playing about the time either. I mean, they probably started 10, 15 minutes after, like I said, you got the doors open, you got some light music playing in the background, but they got to it. Mustard came out, did his thing, played all his records, played some other. I mean, he worked it out like a good warm up, and then boom, it's showtime, and so we get into the whacked out murals, man, and the crowd. Like I know I'm gonna let y'all hear some of this in the background. You feel me? Cause when he pulls up, kind of just like the Super Bowl, got the car scene. You know what I'm saying? You got SZA and Dot on the GNX. Like they got the video screen. Man, I really want to flip this camera around, and I might just have to throw the clips up there. But this first, yeah, I hear the crowd. Man, I'm just fast forwarding through some stuff. Yeah. So at this time, you got the car rising up from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? You got a big screen behind it. It was crazy. Like it was really crazy. But as an artist, we rapping the words to the songs and doing all that. But y'all know that line when he say the irony. I feel like all my work let Lil Wayne down. Hold on, let me see here. Let me see if we. Hold on. So he just walking. Hold on. Look, way down with. I mean, it's crazy. Fireworks going everywhere. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm up here. It was the edibles, man. Anyway, yeah. So lights going, everybody. Everybody's going crazy. That was just a good warm up. And so hold on, let me break this down too when we talk about the set list, because it's been floating around online and all that. We talking 2.5 hours plus of music, about 50 records, right? Like 50 records going in. Started out with whacked out murals. That was like I said, just the setup of the scene. They bring the car up, got the screen in the back. Y'all need to go see this show. Like I can't say it enough. Hold on. So then, next record, Squabble Up. Y'all know they was going crazy. Man, Squabble Up was going crazy. Like by this time, we got the hey. Man, I'm gonna have to throw some videos up in here so y'all can just see the energy. But yeah, man, like so he went through from Squabble Up, King Kunta, Element, TV Off. He did the first half of TV Off. They broke it up. They broke it up. Brought Mustard back at the end. Man, and in the midst of it, so how the concert went, it was like boom. Him and SZA came out together, and then they kind of just went back and forth. He'd do 3 or 4 records, boom, go off. She come on, do some, you know what I'm saying? Like he brought her on after he did about 3 or 4 records, boom, brought her out to do 30 for 30. They did that together, and then we got into SZA's mix, man. And what I want to say And shout out to SZA, man. First time I checked out SZA was, I want to say it was like 2014, maybe 2015. And she was at this spot out here called Center Stage. She was just getting started. And man, what was so crazy, like I ain't know who she was. My homegirl from college was visiting and wanted me to go with her. Shout out to my girl Ayana. So I was calling her SZA. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, she like, you want to go see? I was like, who SZA? But even when I heard her then, I was like, yo, this is fire. Like she's dope. And TDE just does that. But with the show, man, what tripped me out the most was her. I think for me, I forget like artists' range, and when I say range, like across demographics. First, even just walking in at the stadium, we understand these are superstars, right? Like, so it's crossover. The music has crossed over, and man, SZA had them girls, the young ones, the Caucasian, the other races. Like, I was like, wow. I was like, I didn't know. And I know this last album is a pop album, right? Like, I mean, it's a lot of those records on there that it's made for that. I feel like they intentionally, her sound has increased, right? And so I was like, wow. Like, I think I was just more. I don't even know if the word. I was impressed. I was gonna say, because I don't want to say shocked. I was more impressed by that. That's what was really fire about SZA set. Was just seeing all that, right? And her set was amazing. I mean, she looks great. We already know what SZA is. Like, I ain't gotta get into that. Like, yeah, she's special, So that, hey, yeah, it was. Oh yeah, I mean, that's another thing. Like I said, if I get into what they say. Oh man, that nah, hey, that shit go hard. Nah, but yeah, the vocals, both of them, man. I can get into Kendrick. Just, I've said it before, as an artist and an MC, breath control, no backtracks. I mean, a couple of backtracks, what I'm saying, for hooks and things like that. But you just talking about rapping as a sport and just getting in there, breath control, doing all of that. Man, amazing. Like I said, I mean, we talking once again 2 hours. I just seen a post him in Charlotte last night. It's raining and he was going crazy still, right? Like, so true artmanship. So boom, after SZA come out, then we gotta go crazy because once again we another thing about this, y'all, is, so that show was on April 29th. So April 30th, that was the day Euphoria dropped, and that's where everything kicked off, right? Like for real. And so I was excited to see how that was go play out. Yeah, man, it was going crazy. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's so okay. Nah, it was going crazy. To get chipped by your throwaway. Show a day. Always a lane. Go away. Okay, let's play. Have you ever walked an enemy down? Poker face. All right, but anyway, man, going crazy. Like they got the fireworks. And so, man, this is, y'all need to go to the show. So Euphoria went crazy, man. He went into Hey Now, Reincarnated, Humble, Backseat Freestyle, Family Ties, man. List just goes on. Like this, it was the fireworks, the dances, man. He had oh man, was that on Squabble Up or Hey Now? I think that was on either Hey Now or Pickaboo. Let me see here. I think it's, hey, I think, yeah. Hey, 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 he had going crazy on the dancing, man. The dances, man, they was solid. Like I said, man, the performances, I don't have anything negative to say about this show. I mean, if I threw anything out there, like I think I did. Me and my boy Ra, shout out to Ra. He came through so West Coast with the PG Lane hat, the Dodger blue jersey, shoes, all the things. Man, if I could say anything, we were wondering if when Like That dropped, was he going to what was he going to, was we gonna get a Future or somebody like that to come through, like we was wondering if we was wondering if we was gonna see if we was gonna see if we was gonna see them come back around. You know what I mean? Like that was the thought. Like, are we gonna see Future pop up, Metro or anything like that? But we didn't. The surprise. Hold on, let me see here. I'm about to pull it up now. Let me see here. I'm trying to see. I think the surprise, which I already go ahead and tell you, it was he brought out Cardi, Playboy Cardi. So when they did the, I'm about to pull it up. It was crazy because I thought he was gonna be Hey man, I'm telling you, I had to show y'all these. Man, I got to put this clip up. He was going crazy. He was going crazy with the dance move, but he what was that? Good Credit. So he brought out so what's so crazy about that joint is like I said, that was the wild card. I did not think Playboy Cardi. Like I said, I'm up here thinking Future go pop out, but it was actually Playboy Cardi that came through. And so, like I said, when they when the song is coming. Hold on, I'm trying to see. So Playboy Cardi come out there just screaming. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know I don't know bro's music like that, you know what I'm saying? But he brought a different energy. I was not prepared. But hold on, I'm gonna let y'all hear some of this in the background. Hold on. Hey, let's go. So I don't know if y'all heard my man back there just screaming, he just screaming. So, but yeah. Like I say, that hold on, here you go. Yeah. So Cardi going crazy on stage. He just, but the crowd. Yeah. So, but yeah, man. So that was the shocker of the night. He brought out Playboy Cardi. I don't think he's been bringing out any artists on the show, on the tour in itself. But man, I think probably one of my favorite. Man, he was doing these mashups. He was having Anita Baker, in the Anita Baker, like these little mashups. Oh man, let me find it. Oh man, it was crazy. That was fire. I mean, I think that's also just a testament to Kendrick's ear. But he was doing these like little mashups. It was like little samples of Anita Baker. Actually, Sweet Love, man. I'm about to find it. Hold on, I gotta find it. Oh, it was Pools. I think it was Pools. He did it. Hold on, let me make sure I ain't tripping. Yeah. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. Listen to this. Listen to this. Hold on. Let me see how that mashup went. Listen to this. Now this is swimming pools. Crazy. Yeah. Y'all hear this? So he doing pools, swimming pools. I don't know if y'all hear that. It's crazy. They got the dancers going. It's crazy. So, man, that was crazy. So you got the sweet love. Man, like I said, I'm gonna probably throw some images up here for you all to see. But let me see here. What else? Oh, I mean, I'm building us up to the moment. Let me see here. How did that like that? Man, Humble went crazy. Let's see here. Let's get that up there. Let's see here. Humble went crazy. Let's see here. What is going on? Why is the screen doing this? Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. There you go. It was going, man. Listen, man. This shit's going crazy. But yeah, so like the dancers, the choreography, and it was great. Let me see here. Like I said, man, the Breath Control, the concert was amazing. I can't put it in words. I don't even want to give it all away because you know what I'm saying. I want you all to be able to go see it if you haven't. I definitely recommend you find a city near you. You go check this out. Hold on, let me get to it though. Let me get to it. It was going crazy in there. Hey, so let's get to it. Here you go. They going crazy. Here you go. They going crazy. They going crazy. Hey. Oh, yeah. But it was going crazy. It was going crazy in there. Like I said, man, the visuals, the stage is massive. Everything was on point to me. A great show. Probably a top concert. I think the energy. I mean, like, brings up the conversation of when they were trying to say about the hits. So, I mean, like I said, he did pretty much the whole GNX album, and then he did, like I said, even me just looking at the list of the hits that he's done from Good Kid on up. He did We Gonna Be Alright. Yeah, he did that. He did something off To Pimp a Butterfly. He did something off of each of the projects, right? So I mean, he covered all the grounds, giving us that which y'all wanted at the Super Bowl, and he gave it to you. He said, "You gotta come pay to see this show." I mean, that's that. So that was fire. I was trying to think if it was anything else. Oh, then they did. Dang, like Yeah, I mean, trick it. You know what I'm saying? He split TV off in two halves or whatever, and then brought Mustard out, and then that N95 was crazy. I mean, then they ended it with Luther and Gloria. So, like I said, man, I mean, I don't know. I all I gotta say is I'm glad I went. I know that LA show is gonna be cracking. It's gonna be. I know it's gonna be stupid, right? Like I know that one is gonna be. That's gonna be something. That's gonna be a show to be at and to be a part of. That energy. I'm pretty sure they go pop. It's gonna probably feel like the pop out. That's where you go get the other artists that's on the album there. So man, if you can get to that LA show, I don't even know if it's many tickets as a resellers is going crazy with it, but I'm just glad I made the decision to go. I think I had some pretty good seats for a reasonable price. Caught a little, just paying attention to the tickets. But overall, yeah, man, A+. Like that energy was wild. It was good. So I'm waiting to see the rest, how everybody else score it. Definitely sold out show. The haters go hate and all of that. But I think if you just a fan of rap and just music, this is something you'll want to definitely be. And like I say, even the cross with SZA, of course, I mean, definitely a fan, but I didn't get too much footage of her set. But I was definitely watching it, heard the vocals, and was just a part of that. So, man, I'm just glad that I can't say it enough. So, man, hopefully once again y'all go see this concert. Like I said, man, from the dances, the choreography, the breath control, the visuals in the back, the visuals, man. The visuals, man, it was some stuff in there. Like it was really, it was as we said, culture. It was culture. It was culture. That's the best way to put it. They did some stuff. It was culture, all in it, all throughout that concert, just with the effects and everything. And so Kendrick always puts on a great show. So I didn't expect nothing less. But yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all go check it out. I'll be chopping it up later with the homie about just this whole year. And it was a year since it low key since it ended. And I would like to see what's next. I know this tour ends in June. I think they may have some international dates. I definitely want to see what's the next thing Kendrick does going into 2026, right? Because I feel like at this point, what people are saying, which is weird to me, I feel like if you're on the opposite side, there's a little bit of hate where you're like, oh, he's still doing not like us. He got to get away from that record, and it's like, but why does he have like it's a twofer, right? Like so on one end, as an artist, you can because you don't hear Jay-Z and Nas doing beef records and things like that, but they also made up as well, right? So there's no beef in there, but this is still fresh. It's a hit record. Not only I think when we look at these others, when people bring that up, I think the thing about it is that the difference is this is a hit record. So it's not like just randomly in the mix. It's like it's purposefully there. So, but I like to see where he goes next. With another project, because even on the the song isn't on GNX. It's a standalone song, so it's not even on the album, right? But at this moment, yeah, you gotta do it. You gotta do the song. But to those who is hating and saying don't nobody, they didn't know the record stem, but that was the setup, that was the play. Is we getting you warmed up now for the tour? And I said that a couple months ago. I said this is what this is. So now here we are. The stadiums, they squabble up, squabble up, squabble up. Like they hold, hey, they dancing, they doing all that. They know. So he got them familiar. It was like, oh, you didn't know. So you have the mixture of the day ones and then the new fans. So like I said, I think they got about a month and a half this month, next month. So get your tickets, find a city near you. I'll be playing clips. Y'all stay tuned in with me. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. It's your boy Mogamal. Peace.